Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another Sims 2 speed build. So today we're going to be building another townhouse for our not rebuild, but like building Greenwood Valley. So this is the custom save file that I'm working on. So yeah, I'm building a whole custom, it's technically not a save file, it's technically a neighborhood because I actually made the neighborhood map and everything like that myself. But yeah, we're building this huge like custom neighborhood that I decided to make, and this is another townhouse for the Quincy Street Townhouses. So if you guys didn't know, I've already done 3 other builds for this like street that are all in this exact same style. They all fit together perfectly because they are supposed to be townhouses. They're supposed to look like townhouses, you know, and they're supposed to connect to each other and everything like that. So yeah, I've already done 3 of these and I will leave a link on the screen to all 3 of those if you guys want to go and check them out. But yeah, this one is another one of the bigger townhouses. So there's 5 of them in total. I haven't done the 5th one yet, but there's 5 of them in total. And this is, like I said, the 4th one, as you guys could probably tell from the title. But yeah, so there's like 3 smaller ones that are on like, I think 30 by 10 lots. And then there's 2 bigger ones that are both on 30 by 20 lots. And this is another one of the bigger townhouses. So it's very expensive. It turned out to be almost 280,000 simoleons. So it's incredibly expensive, and I'm not paying attention to how much these cost because I'm going to be creating families for probably all of them, if I'm completely honest. So yeah, in my head, they're supposed to be in like the older part of town anyway, in like the more historical part of town. So they're supposed to be a little bit older. So in my head, if you can afford to live in them, you're probably rich as it is. So yeah. So yeah, it's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom like townhouse. So there's 4 bedrooms upstairs, there's 1 bedroom downstairs, then there's 3 bathrooms upstairs and 1.5 bathrooms downstairs. So there's like 1 full bathroom that's like almost an ensuite to the bedroom downstairs, but not really. And then there's another like half bathroom that's just for like guests and stuff. But yeah, this townhouse is basically a mirror image of the other 30 by 21. So the 2 Quincy Street one, this one is basically a mirror image of that one, especially the exterior, because I wanted these to all, like I said, look very like cohesive and stuff. So they're all kind of the same. They all have the exact same like exterior wallpaper. The interior wallpaper I did switch up and stuff. I used the same flooring throughout the builds though. So yeah, most of the like interior flooring is the same. All of the exterior wallpapers are the same and stuff. But yeah, the layouts are a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, I wanted the like 2 bigger ones to have these like 2 huge like garages inside as well, not just the driveways outside. So the layout downstairs is a little bit weird, I guess, because you kind of walk into this like really long, not really long, but like hallway area and entryway area. Then you have the living room downstairs, a really big kitchen and like open plan kitchen dining room, and then on the left hand side of the build there's the 1 like downstairs bedroom. But yeah, I mean, I really like the way this turned out. It took me forever to finish. It took me like I think 3-ish hours to get done. So there's quite a bit of the footage that I cut out of this just because it was very tedious. Stuff like picking the wallpapers and, you know, putting all of the like little exterior trims on and stuff like that. I cut all of that stuff out because, like I said, it took me forever to actually just make up my mind and figure out what I wanted the house to look like, and then the layout as well, because I didn't have a family in mind when I built this. Normally when I build, I like create a family in my head first, just so that I kind of know what I'm trying to build. But I haven't been doing that recently, and I've noticed that it takes me a lot longer to build if I don't have a family in mind. So yeah, for this one, I didn't like know which Sims I wanted to have live here, their personalities or anything like that. So it took me a while to kind of just figure out what I wanted the build to look like. So yeah, overall this build is supposed to look like It's not necessarily a rented house, because I think one of the Sims that live here, or maybe two of the Sims that live here, actually own this house. But it's kind of supposed to look like, not really a show home, but kind of like the main living spaces, like the kitchen, the living room, dining room, stuff like that. Like they've all been furnished by whoever owns this house. And then the bedrooms are all a little bit more personalized. They don't really fit in with the overall color scheme and stuff like that, because I did think this house would be for a bunch of roommates. Instead of like a family, this would be for a bunch of roommate Sims. So I thought maybe downstairs, in the one bedroom downstairs, there might be like a couple living in that, like staying in that bedroom. That's their bedroom, and maybe they're the ones that actually own this build, like own this house. And then the 4 bedrooms upstairs are all like occupied by like different roommates. Maybe they're friends of like the owners, or I don't know what the story is for all of them. But I did personalize all of the bedrooms, so I did give them all a little bit of different color scheme and a little bit of a different style and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought about for this house. So I didn't want the house to look like messy or run down or anything. I wanted it to look very, very nice and very kind of fancy and put together, because like I said, this is in an older part of the town. It's supposed to be in more of one of the more like wealthy areas of the town anyway. So yeah, and I thought the people that own this house, like I said, would have furnished the whole like bottom floor basically, and all of the bathrooms and stuff. All of the bathrooms are exactly identical. I mean, all of like the 3 upstairs bathrooms, they're all the exact same shape, they're all the exact same size, they all have the exact same things in them, and they're all like laid out and everything like that exactly the same. So I didn't show any of the bathrooms to you guys. I don't show me furnishing any of them. I do show everything in the screenshots at the end though, so anything that you guys might have missed or that I just, you know, cut out of the video, I show all of that at the end of the video. So yeah, stay tuned if you're like interested in seeing some of that. But yeah, like I said, I thought they furnished all of these things like themselves, and then the bedrooms are just a little bit more like personalized for whatever roommate is living in them. So yeah, I mean, like the living room, for example, it's a very pretty, like put together, like matching living room. It's not something that you probably would typically think of if you think about a bunch of roommates living together. If, you know, personally, if I think about a bunch of roommates living together that all have different styles and stuff like that, I would think that the living spaces of, you know, wherever they live would be a bit more mismatched and a bit more like kind of all over the place, with a bunch of different clutter and maybe some different styles of stuff that's all just been put together. But that's not the case for this house. This house is very much like, you know, at least like just 1 or 2 people came in and they decorated the whole place, and the roommates just have their bedrooms that they can like personalize and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about. So yeah, if you guys want to download this build, it is up on Sim File Share. I already uploaded it to Sim File Share. But at the moment that I'm recording this, and when you guys are seeing it, Sim File Share is actually down for like maintenance. They're doing some maintenance to their servers or something like that, and they said it should only take about 2 days. But until that happens, until that's done and Sim File Share is back up, I'm going to try and have like maybe like a Google Drive or something link down below. I'll try and figure out what will work best. But I'll have a download link down in the description if you guys want to download this. And then once Sims File Share is back up and running, I'll just replace it with the Sim File Share link, if that's easier for you guys. But yeah, it will be available for you guys to download if you want to download it. There's a bunch of custom content in this though, so yeah, fair warning. I think the file size is almost 200 megabytes. It's a huge... It's kind of huge because I used a lot of different custom content things, and yeah, I mean, I don't even know what creators things I used. I do have a master list also down in the description of all of the CC creators that I use for build buy stuff. So I don't have my creator sim CC creators listed, but I have all of the build buy CC creators that I use. I have all of those listed in the document link that I have down below in the description if you guys want to check that out. I mean, obviously with The Sims 2, if you download the build, you'll get the custom content with the build. But I want to leave that link there, like the master list there, in case you guys want to go and check out any of their other stuff that I might not have in my game or that I might not have used or something like that, because they're all amazing creators. I think most of them are on Mod The Sims, I think. Yeah, I think almost all of them are on Mod The Sims. So yeah, definitely go and check that out. They're amazing, and I can't recommend their custom content enough. They've made The Sims 2 a lot more fun to build in than it used to be, with just like the like in-game stuff. I almost said base game. I meant like in-game stuff. So yeah, definitely go and check it out, because for Sims 2 you really do need custom content. That's just like not a sad fact, but it's just a fact. You really do need custom content for The Sims 2 if you want to like experience it at its full potential, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, we've moved on to the first bedroom. So this is the downstairs bedroom, the one that I thought might be for like a couple or something. It's not super personalized. It definitely fits in more with the rest of the house, if that makes sense. So that's kind of why I thought maybe the people that own the house stay in this bedroom, and that's why the like themes and like, yeah, not the color scheme necessarily, but like the overall theme and style of the room matches the rest of the house a little bit better than the other ones do. But yeah, that's basically what I had in mind for this. And yeah, I was also thinking, just going on a random tangent again, I was also thinking about doing a little like overview video of Greenwood Valley, because I've had someone ask me before, like, you know, if I was considering doing that, because I shared a picture of the neighborhood on, I think it was Instagram or Twitter. I can't remember which one it was, but I shared a picture of the neighborhood on one of those platforms, and someone actually asked me if I was considering doing a like overview of the town, just to explain a little bit more about what I have planned, what I already have done, you know, kind of like where I'm going to have like different areas being and stuff like that. And I thought that was a really good idea, because I can explain it a lot easier once I have the map in front of me, like the town map in front of me. And I can explain it a lot easier for you guys that way as well, because you can actually see what I'm talking about. I'm not just mentioning a bunch of things and you guys have no idea what it's actually going to look like, because I will have different like areas and neighborhoods within this, I guess, like town basically. So yeah, that is what I was thinking of doing, because I don't know, that just seems like a good way of including you guys in it, because I won't be doing speed builds of every single build that I'm doing and stuff like that. Some of them I will just build off camera and everything like that, and I mean, some of them won't even be up for download, but most of the builds that I do for this neighborhood will be up for download for you guys. So yeah, I was thinking that was just a good way of kind of showing you what I was thinking about doing, you know, where I was planning on putting stuff, and the different neighborhoods that I'm planning to have in our town and stuff like that. So let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in like seeing. And I'll also see if I can find, like, I'm not going to be uploading the neighborhood once it's done. I'm not going to be sharing it once it's done with you guys, because I'm using some decorations in the neighborhood, some neighborhood deco and stuff, so like rocks and all of those bunch of different decorative things. I'm using some things that's actually from a creator that it's in their terms of use that you're not allowed to re-upload their content, so I'm not allowed to share the neighborhood with their CC included in the upload. So I was just thinking about doing the neighborhood overview so that you guys can see kind of where I'm placing stuff, what I'm grouping together and stuff like that, if you kind of want to group the builds together like that in your own game, in like your own neighborhood or something. And then I'll also show you guys the decorations that I'm using and link to the CC creators. Like, I think they're on, I think they have their own like blog, if I'm not mistaken, or they have a Mod The Sims page. I can't really remember, but I'll leave a link to their stuff in that video in case you guys want to go ahead and grab any of those like decorations or things, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was thinking of doing that, so let me know what you guys think about that, because I don't know, I guess it's also a nice way for me to kind of have like a little bit of a record of what I'm thinking of doing, or like how my ideas are changing as I'm going along, because I know that when I started this I had almost a completely different idea of what I wanted to do than I do now. So yeah, I'm kind of interested in seeing how much my ideas will have changed in like 6 months from now, for example. So yeah, that could be another kind of a nice way of keeping track of everything, I guess. But yeah, back to this build. So we're currently working on one of the 4 bedrooms upstairs. We've already done the other one. We've already done, I think, no, we've actually done 2 of the other ones already. We've done a like bluish themed one that I thought would be for a sim that's really into some kind of sport or something, because I did add a punching bag in their room. That's actually a custom content punching bag. So yeah, they have that, so I thought they would be maybe in one of the athletic careers or something like that, or they would just be really into sport or something. And then we have the smaller bedroom that's actually for an artist. I thought that would be for an artist kind of sim, so I added an easel in their room. And then this bedroom, I thought maybe this bedroom would be for someone that's in some kind of, I don't know, like tech kind of career. I can't remember exactly what careers there are in The Sims 2, so that's why I'm not saying anything specific. But yeah, I'm thinking some form of tech related career, or maybe they're in like the law career or something, I don't know. But it's just a very modern bedroom basically. And then this last bedroom is one that's going to be very purple. It's going to be very purple and pink and kind of all over the place. So I thought maybe the sim that lives here, maybe he or she, it could be either one, is in like maybe like the, I don't know, like the not acting career, I think it's called like the showbiz career in The Sims 2. I could be wrong, but it's kind of like the equivalent of the acting career in The Sims 4. So I thought maybe the sim that lives in this room could be like in that career or something, or maybe they're like in the dance career or something. Just a very like fun kind of creative-ish career. And yeah, I don't know, I really liked furnishing this bedroom for some reason. I don't think I've ever used these like really bright pink and purple shades of things, so that was a lot of fun using it for the first time. But yeah, that's basically all of the like different bedrooms in the house. And then I just go ahead and on that little patio area that we have on the second floor, the little balcony area, I add just a seating area, a little dining table and a dartboard, just as something for them to do together. And then outside in the backyard, I was thinking about adding a pool, but I couldn't get it to be the right shape and the right size and everything like that, so I just went for a hot tub. So outside they have a hot tub, a bar, a grill, and a little fire pit area that they can hang out around. That's a weird sentence, but yeah, so that's basically everything for this house. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this voiceover has probably been all over the place, but I'm recording this in like the middle of the day. I'm not used to recording in the middle of the day, so there's a bunch of stuff around me that's really distracting me at the moment, like my neighbors and like noises in the house and everything. So yeah, it's very irritating and it's kind of hard to record like this. But yeah, I didn't want to do this voiceover last night, so now you guys have this mess of a voiceover to deal with, but I hope you don't mind. Anyway, if you did like this video, give it a like, and if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and remember to turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. But yeah, I promise my voiceovers aren't normally this chaotic. They're normally not like super professional, but usually they're not this chaotic. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video in any case. And like I said, there's a download link down below in the description if you guys want to check out the download for this build, if you want to download it. And I'll also leave in the description and on the screen, like I said earlier, a link to all of the videos for the other townhouses that I did on this street. And then if you go to those videos, you'll also find their download links in the description of those videos. So yeah, if you guys want to download all of these townhouses and put them together, they all fit together perfectly, so they actually look like townhouses. So that's really, really good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're all having a great day, and that you're all staying safe and staying inside as much as possible. And I'll talk to you all in my very next video. Bye guys.
I was on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls, the final straw. Oh, I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door. Living in a dark, clouded haze, we danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes, real love, we thought. But it was always on fire.